This is actually my experience presentation. Small typo there. Just quickly, does everyone has some change in their pocket, right? Change pennies, something anyway. No. Okay. Yeah, I know you do. That's great. All right. So, I'm really interested in networking and technology, and I like. I'd like to do something for networking in the high-tech industry when I'm older, and I would like to do it for Quest, but that didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to. But my friend has her mom works at Cisco Systems, and because she does, it made finding a consultant a heck of a lot easier than searching and calling around and such. And so after she agreed to be my consultant, she was really enthusiastic about it, which I was happy about. I felt like I was upgraded as a senior. It's moving forward. And my consultant's name is Joellen Wagner. She's a manager at Cisco, and she works quite a lot. All right. So my question went through quite a few stages. Some of the beginning ones weren't quite acceptable, so I ended up on how does high-definition video conferencing help communication over long distances. Okay, so for my project, the internet is a great resource. It has about anything and everything you could ever need. Gizmodo.com is actually where I first heard about Cisco and their telepresence system, which is the high-definition video conferencing, which my consultant later introduced to me. For teleconferencing, it's basically started out with Edison and went all the way up to the Gore. Gore invented the internet, or says he did. And so everything about that is kind of intertwined. So telecommunications, that is anything sent over through data signals or even writing or images or sounds, is considered teleconferencing. Now it could be anything from the high-definition video conferencing, which Cisco is doing, to the smoke signals that the Americans used to do. So technology from all the way back then. And I found this quote here from the telecommunications glossary of telecommunication terms. All right. For my research, well, it's just my research, but my interview was conducted at my consultant's place of work in Mountain View, California, which isn't too far away from me. It's pretty close, actually. And it was at their Cisco place where she works, and she showed me around. It was quite amazing what they have there. She gave me lots of good information on the industry and how video conferencing will help companies by cutting costs from traveling and everything, and brings more of a personal feel to meetings instead of just talking to someone on the phone. So also, yeah, Cisco has a pretty big monopoly over the networking business. They have a lot of control over the market. So, for part of my experience, I went to my consultant's workplace. She showed me around on Sunday, so there wasn't too much going on. But it was good to see the whole company and what's done there. There's free drinks. Cisco treats their people very well. Yeah, that's nice. Digital Alice is I'm not quite sure what the term is, but she works in I think it's in Texas, and she works for Cisco Systems, but she works in Texas, and yet she also works over here in Mountain View. That's done through the high-definition video conferencing. They have 2 big high-def TVs set up, and the cameras and their codec, which transfers the data over the network. And so you can walk up to Alice here in Mountain View and also see her from Texas. So it's as if she's working next to you in the cubicle over. And it was quite interesting, but unfortunately she wasn't in it because it was something. So yeah, thanks. Service. I wanted something that wasn't boring. I didn't want to have to go around and talk to people, advocate. Hey, you should see this. Great. I tried talking. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do first, so I tried to talk it up around the water cooler and talk to teachers, see, hey, what needs to be done? I'm doing this. And Miss Ash actually talked to me about wanting to set up, oh yeah, Brave the Ninjas, that actually happened. Miss Ash wanted to have a podcast for the book reviews. If anyone doesn't know what a podcast is, I knew this would happen. I just knew it. A podcast is a recording, usually of speech or video, that is then you can download it and put it on your iPod and listen to it on the go. And so Miss Ash wanted to have these recordings of book reviews so that everyone could see, instead of having to go out and read some more to read about a book, you just watch something and probably be more interested. Okay. It's not exactly my topic, but it is in the right direction of high definition. It's more of, I guess the high definition isn't so much part of it as it is the video where you can actually see someone and you're relating to them as if you were just talking to them. It's more a personal review than just sitting in the paper and reading things what's on the New York top 10. Really? Okay. So, the future of mine, half hour. Doc is in the past, I should go back and get him. I have to research some more on telecommunications and how it will affect people and probably almost the psychological effects of it instead of having to talk over the phone or whatever, how it helps people between companies and now projects and different communities. And I should talk about this so I'm not getting very nice. For my predictions, there's always going to be setbacks. There always is. They'll never end. In the end, I'll cross the finish line of Quest, like in that second packet, see the person right there. But I'll slay our cross as gracefully as a malnourished swan. So, I'll make it. It's not going to be pretty.
Oh wait, actually you have 15 seconds.
Show me the 6-minute one.
I don't know what's going on.
Show it
anything else you'd like to say?
That Quest is a future thing, 15.5 hour, but I'm really proud of it. And I'm really, for my, you said I had?
Okay.
I'm done.
Wait. Do you have a visual or do I just...